I just watched this new documentary called The Alabama Solution, and I want to talk about it because honestly, it broke something open in me that I didn't even know was still there. Let me list off some staggering stats. Over 1,300 men have died in Alabama prisons since 2019. And that number isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. Drug overdoses increased tenfold, and suicides have more than doubled, even with court oversight supposedly watching. To give context, the homicide rate is 6 times the national average for incarcerated people. Alabama spends nearly a quarter of its entire general fund on prisons, more than public health and mental health services combined. Governor Kay Ivey championed building new mega prisons that cost $300,000 per bed. That's more than the average Alabama home. All the while, the death rate inside doubled and parole approvals stayed under 10%, which means Alabama isn't interested in rehabilitation or public safety. They're interested in keeping beds filled and grabbing money that seemingly disappears into a system designed to profit from human suffering. I've talked previously on my channel about how poverty kills almost 200,000 people a year in America, but we don't list it on death certificates, so it's easy to ignore. This is the same problem. These men are dying from a system that extracts $450 million annually in forced, unpaid labor while denying basic medical care. They're dying because their lives are deemed less valuable than the money the state makes keeping them locked up. The worst part is that if not for the prisoners themselves taking action, we probably wouldn't even be aware. For 6 years, they used cell phones to document everything officials tried to hide. Secret recordings, live FaceTime calls, real-time footage of violence, medical neglect, rats, airless cells, and guards who beat people to death with impunity. The documentary follows Sandy Davis, a mother whose son Stephen was beaten so badly by guards that his facial bones were crushed. The state covered up his death, and she's been fighting for answers for years, but no one's been held accountable. Think about that. Guards beat someone to death, the state hid it, and then promoted some of those same officers. And this isn't isolated. Alabama has spent over $52 million in taxpayer money settling abuse lawsuits, essentially paying people to stay quiet about the torture happening inside. This isn't about being tough on crime or soft on crime. This is about recognizing that no one deserves to die in a cage while officials profit and cover up the truth. Families across the political spectrum just want their loved ones to come home safely. Fiscal conservatives should be outraged at the waste. People of faith should see the moral crisis, and anyone with a conscience should be demanding answers. Watch The Alabama Solution on HBO Max, share it, and talk about it. Because these men risked everything to make sure we couldn't look away anymore.